And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Alan Shoemaker.
Well, still a little hot out there right now, but there is a cold front coming in this afternoon. Give it a few hours, and it will be cooling off here pretty nicely before sunset for sure. Probably in a lot of areas before about 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. So cold front is on the move, moving into parts of the valley right now, but it's going to take a couple hours to get through the area, so it still is quite warm ahead of the front. Windy and cooler, though. Once the front rolls through, you'll feel the winds pick up from the north. They may gust about 30 to 35 miles per hour. What the front will do, though, is it will clear everything out, and most of this week is looking pretty sunny. Tuesday through the rest of the week, the humidity really gets knocked down tomorrow and Wednesday, and we'll be back to dry weather. So, if you don't see any rain today, with all this beautiful weather coming, you may have to water the plants or water your lawn this week, because it does look pretty dry after today. And there's not much rain right now. We'll show you in a second. But there's the front. You see, it's kind of just moving into middle Starr County, northern Hidalgo County. The wind's just shifting at the airport near Edinburgh. And out ahead of the front, though, still near 90 degrees in Harlingen and Raymondville. You can see the front a little better on this map. This is the feels-like temperature when you add in the humidity. Feels like it's over 100 ahead of the front. But you see where the color change is on the map right there. If you kind of draw a line where the colors start to change, that's about where the front is coming in with the lower humidity behind it. So here we go. This is a little more detailed look at Futuretrack temperatures. It shows by 1 p.m. now. Remember, it was just on the last map in the upper 80s, mid to upper 80s in Rio Grande City. By 1 p.m., it could be dropping into the 70s in Rio Grande City. Ahead of the front, still well into the 80s, maybe even near 90 degrees. But as the front rolls through, again, there's 1 p.m. We look by about 3 p.m., and the front's pretty much cleared most of the valley by then, with mainly 70s behind the front and kind of a little windy, cloudy this afternoon. Futuretrack even shows maybe a few brief upper 60s. That might be a little extreme. I think if it does get a shower behind it, you might drop that cool. But I think primarily 70s this afternoon. And then notice by this evening, still near 70 degrees at 9 p.m. But late tonight, we could start to see some 60s in the forecast by tomorrow morning. Maybe a little cooler for lows than it shows there on Futuretrack. Tomorrow looks like a beautiful day. If you'd like sunshine, low humidity, light winds, and not super hot weather, Tuesday looks like a great day to be outside with temperatures in the low to mid 80s in the afternoon for highs, and just a little warmer by Wednesday. So again, the lows tonight, these are forecast low temperatures, could bottom out by morning in the low 60s in many areas, near 70 along the coast, but maybe as cool as the upper 50s briefly in Starr County. And I think tomorrow night will actually be the coolest night of the week. So if you like some cooler nights, you really should enjoy later tonight and especially tomorrow night around the valley. Here's another detailed look at the front. And again, we're not looking for this front to be a big rainmaker, but as it comes through, there may be a couple showers kind of along it and a little bit behind it this afternoon. So you may see a shower or two, but we're probably expecting less than a quarter of an inch of rain at the most in many areas that do get rain. And even then, we're talking about very few areas getting rain. But a shower, maybe a weak thunderstorm briefly if something tries to flare up. But notice by around sunset, around 7 or 8 p.m., everything's pretty much dry. Clouds will be around most of this evening, but will start to break apart later tonight as the front clears everything out. And then tomorrow, notice all the sunshine on the map. It looks like a beautiful day. Sunshine, low humidity for Tuesday, not much wind at all. And then, as I mentioned, Tuesday night could be quite cool as well. And Wednesday, if you're thinking ahead by midweek, still looks like another sunny day around and gorgeous looking weather. And again, there's not much rain along the front. First 1.5 Doppler Network, when we look at it, you see the showers are popping up and being pushed southward right now, but just little showers here and there. Nothing that's lasting very long and nothing that's that heavy. Maybe it rains on you for 10 minutes or so in a few spots, but I think a lot of areas will escape with very little rain. But right now, what rain there is mostly little showers in western Hidalgo and Starr County from near Citrus City westward in the central Starr County. But you see, again, there's almost nothing on that map that's sticking around very long. So at the coast, though, when the front does go through, if you're going to be down there today, or maybe you have some friends at the beach or on the boat on the bay today, once that front rolls through, there's a small craft advisory kicking into effect. Northerly winds 20 to 30 miles per hour later this afternoon, and bay waters could get kind of rough this afternoon and evening. That advisory goes through tomorrow morning. And again, what the front will do is kind of wipe out the humidity. It's been very muggy today. It's very humid right now, but you notice how that line just dive bombs to the bottom of the scale there by tonight, Tuesday, and most of Wednesday, with dew points expected to be much lower. That means it will be much less humid, more comfortable feeling tomorrow and Wednesday. And then the humidity climbs slowly later in the week. But you notice we don't get back to this level, very humid, until maybe the weekend. By Saturday or so, we could start to see the humidity come back in. But Tuesday and Wednesday look very nice. Thursday and Friday could be windy, but not too muggy, but the humidity will be on the increase. So the first 1-5 AccuWeather forecast today, highs near 89 degrees. That's about where we are now, but it will be going down this afternoon. If you saw the map earlier, we could fall into the 70s in most areas by around 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And the first 1-5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast, beautiful day tomorrow, sunshine, maybe a light breeze around, but not like it will be later this afternoon. Highs in the low 80s, a lot less humidity. And then notice Wednesday in the 50s for lows. It's been a while since we've had that. Sunshine and not much wind on Wednesday. It could get a little windier Thursday and Friday, but highs in the upper 80s and lower 90s, lows in the 60s. The humidity climbs by the weekend again. You see with the low temperatures back around 70 or so by Sunday, it will be fairly hot and humid. But the next few days, Tuesday and Wednesday, definitely plan on taking in some of that nice weather. We'll keep tracking it for you, and that front moving through coming up later in your first 1-5 forecast here on Channel 5 News at noon.